Picture this for a second. You're standing still, engine off, dust settling, heart still beating a little faster than normal. In front of you is a bike that doesn't ask where the road ends, because it already knows it's going further. The Suzuki DR 400 has always been that kind of machine. Not flashy for attention, not built to impress on paper, but designed for riders who actually ride. In the moment you look at it, you realize this isn't a motorcycle that wants permission. It wants action. The DR 400 carries a reputation that has been earned the hard way through miles of dirt, broken trails, city shortcuts, and long stretches of road where reliability matters more than anything else. This bike feels honest. No unnecessary drama, no overcomplicated tech trying to steal the spotlight. Just a solid, purpose-built machine that has one job: take you wherever you decide to go and bring you back without excuses. Twist the throttle in your imagination, and you can almost hear that single-cylinder engine come alive. It's not screaming for attention, but it's confident. The power delivery is smooth, predictable, and usable, exactly what you want, whether you're crawling over rocky terrain or cruising through city streets. The DR 400 doesn't try to overpower you, it works with you. That's the magic. It gives you control, not chaos. What really sets this bike apart is how balanced it feels. The lightweight chassis makes it incredibly easy to handle, even for riders who are new to dual sport riding. You don't feel like you're wrestling a machine, you feel like you're guiding it. Tight turns, sudden obstacles, unexpected terrain changes, all of it feels manageable. The suspension absorbs punishment without complaining, reminding you that this bike was built for rough conditions long before it ever rolled into a luxury showroom. And yes, seeing the Suzuki DR 400 presented in a premium expo-style setting almost feels ironic. Clean floor, soft lights, polished platform, and the model name glowing on the wall behind it, because this bike looks just as comfortable under spotlights as it does covered in mud. That contrast tells you everything you need to know. It's versatile, it adapts, it belongs wherever you put it. The design is purposeful, not overstyled. Every line, every angle, every component feels like it exists for a reason. High ground clearance, long travel suspension, upright seating position. This is a bike that respects the rider's body and stamina. Long rides don't feel punishing. Standing on the pegs feels natural. The handlebars fall right where you want them. The seat might look simple, but it's built for real-world riding, not just short showroom poses. When you imagine taking this bike out early in the morning, the empty road, the air cool, you realize something important. The DR 400 isn't trying to be the fastest or the most advanced. It's trying to be dependable, and in the real world, that matters more than spec sheets. You want a bike that starts every time, that doesn't complain when conditions get rough, that doesn't leave you stranded because a sensor decided to misbehave. This motorcycle has become a favorite among riders who value freedom over fashion. People who don't need constant validation because the ride itself is the reward. It's the kind of bike you keep for years, not months, the kind of bike you build memories with. Scratches don't reduce its value, they add to its story. In city riding, the DR 400 surprises you. It's nimble, easy to maneuver through traffic, and tall enough to give you a commanding view of the road. Potholes, speed breakers, broken pavement, things that slow down other bikes barely register here. The upright ergonomics keep you comfortable, alert, and ready. It's a daily rider that doesn't feel out of place even when the commute gets boring. Then the road ends, and that's where the DR 400 starts smiling. Gravel, dirt, sand, trails, it doesn't matter. The tires bite, the suspension works, and the bike keeps moving forward. There's a sense of trust that builds quickly. You stop thinking about the machine and start focusing on the ride. That's when you know a motorcycle is doing its job right. There's also something deeply satisfying about how mechanical and raw this bike feels. In a world moving towards screens and software, the DR 400 reminds you why you fell in love with riding in the first place. Throttle, clutch, brakes, balance. Simple inputs, real feedback. You feel connected, involved, present. For new riders, this bike teaches respect and skill. For experienced riders, it offers a reminder that you don't need extreme horsepower to have fun. The DR400 proves that capability isn't always loud. Sometimes it's quiet confidence built over decades of refinement and trust. And when you step back and look at it on that platform, with Suzuki's name behind it, you realize this bike represents something bigger. It represents the idea that motorcycles are tools for exploration, not just lifestyle accessories. That riding is about experiences, not just appearances. The Suzuki DR400 doesn't promise luxury in the traditional sense. What it offers is freedom. Freedom to take the long way home. Freedom to turn off the road just because it looks interesting. Freedom to ride without overthinking every mile. In the end, this isn't a bike you choose with your ego. It's a bike you choose with your heart and your instincts. It's for riders who want to feel the ground beneath them, the wind against them, and the satisfaction of knowing their machine is ready for whatever comes next. So the real question isn't whether the Suzuki DR400 is good enough. The real question is whether you're ready to ride without limits.